T for team.
The stakes are higher than they've ever been.
Is that the actual soundtrack music?
Have we been built to defend the Traveler? Have we been built to defend humanity? The Witness is going to bring all of that to the test.
Oops.
What is that? How would we react?
Wait, is that everybody there?
And how are we going to stand together?
As part of the campaign and the cutscenes?
We were created for this moment, to deal with this conflict, to solve for this enemy.
What
Oh, the
hell
streets.
happens when evil finally arrives and confronts the Traveler?
Space bat. Oh, that is a lot of pyramid ships. Oh my god.
The Traveler is threatened. The Witness is here.
Yeah.
Callus's forces are here as well. The Pyramid fleet is here. Big shit is going down.
Eloquently put. Eloquently
Lightfall
put.
should feel like you have stepped into the middle of an active war.
One of the values that we really wanted to push was making sure that you felt like the tip of the spear.
Like the Halo
You were
Reach
the one
song
who
and
was
mission?
initiating the action. You were the one who is taking control. You were the one who is
Tank
attacking.
mission.
What
Okay.
this tone gave us the chance to do was to really surface the friendship, the camaraderie, the connections that we have to each other.
Kaido, we'll need your troops.
If
Who-
the end
who
of the
was that
universe is coming,
talking?
what do we have left other than each other?
Keep the enemy away from the Traveler at all cost.
Oh, I am so excited
There's a
for
pretty
these
big,
cutscenes.
serious threat that is happening to the solar system, so we really wanted to bring that gravity and that weight into the story.
In a major way, what we're doing right now is we're both setting up the finale for the Light and Darkness saga. We're pulling the Witness into the frame for the first time.
The big question has been, what does it
Is he
want
gonna
with
have
the
a
Traveler?
lot
What
of
will
screen
happen when it
time?
finds it?
I'm really excited.
And in Lightfall, it does find it.
Because they've shown a lot of shots of him.
So drastically different from any other antagonists that we've had in Destiny in the past. Now, a lot of our Destiny antagonists are like kind of over the top and theatrical in their own way. And then we have the Witness, who's just so reserved. It's all about control with the Witness.
The Witness is here to finish what the collapse started. Now, there's Callus. Always been power hungry, in it for himself. He's now signed on as one of the Witness's disciples. We're seeing Callus go through a transformation and emerge as something new.
My semblance
Oh my god.
inner beauty.
Odds are stacked against
Like
you.
toe jewelry. Oh my god.
We got Callus. Everything's under attack. How do
He
you deal
looks
with
really
this?
funny and I kind of like it.
And then you find this thread.
We
Oh.
knew we wanted to do another Darkness power in Destiny. Are we gonna do what everyone thinks we're gonna do? Are we gonna make like poison? No. We're gonna do something that you'd only find in Destiny. We're gonna go talk about.
I can
the
respect
Strand,
it.
And it's the web of life.
Everyone thought we were gonna
What
do
does it mean to
poisoned.
have
Poison.
a cosmic web that's connecting everything around you? How do you actually make that like an ability? How do you make that like a power? It's something that doesn't actually exist. You can't just point to fire, electricity, or ice. Coming up with the idea of the strings, the strands lighting up the world. I think that was when everything kind of started to come together.
Strand is unlike any of the powers that we've gotten before. We didn't get it from the Traveler, we didn't get it from the Pyramids. It is a power that we find is unlocked within us as Guardians.
Oh, so darkness
When
within
you
us?
pull on that thread
Is
and
it
you start
technically a
manipulating
darkness
that
power
web,
then?
ooh, you can do some really powerful things.
We have some exciting player class fantasies coming up with Strand.
Don't tell the Titans that.
So we have the
Although I am
Thread
excited
Runner,
for
which is going to
Titans.
introduce this threaded spike.
The Hunter Super Silk Strike, it's this kind of rope dart. You're constantly moving, constantly attacking.
It feels fluid, it has an amazing style to it. It's just something we've never seen in Destiny before.
I mean, yeah, it looks cool.
And then there's the Titan Berserker, and the name is pretty fitting.
The Titan Super is
Tyrant
really
was
good.
cooler.
When you weave these giant blades onto your hands, you have a melee attack that you can kind of combo indefinitely. And
It could have been just as cool to summon like a normal sword, but yeah.
And then there's the Warlock Broodweaver, the mastermind of the minions that we call the Threadlings.
The Warlock Broodweaver super is needle.
What sound are you gonna get for us today?
Create 3 sources of power, and then those then get launched out.
There we go. Yeah. He always
enemy,
gives the great
they'll
sound
explode.
effects.
When they hit the ground, they will then charge up and then turn into Threadlings.
Oh, wait.
All the players have access to a grappling hook. When you select it,
He just grappled onto the back of
it was
that
a hard
thresher.
challenge because, like, how can you make this idea of swinging through?
Oh,
the
that's
world
so cool.
equivalent to
How
a
long
grenade?
can you hold
And
on
so
for?
Designers came up with this idea of a grapple melee.
The grapple melee is incredibly powerful. I grapple onto an enemy, which stuns them for a second. And then when I get there, I grapple punch, blow them all up, and start shooting, and then the unravel projectiles are flying all over.
Oh, that's really sick. Yo, is that SMG, a
All that
freaking
stuff
Strand
coming
SMG?
together was magic for me.
Are we actually
Oh my
getting
God.
Strand weapons at
That's
launch and
Destiny.
not at the last season? Like with stasis weapons? They've shown a lot of cutscenes. Ooh.
Neomuna has existed for hundreds of years. It branched off from Earth during our collapse and shut off any communication. So they've been secretly existing on Neptune for a very long time and keeping themselves safe.
Where
It
are
was
all of
amazing
them?
to see how the concept artist made all of this beautiful art feel really fresh and new, but also a part of the Destiny universe.
When we think about how to design Neomuna, like what's the architecture like? We're thinking of a lot of aerodynamic things.
It looks gorgeous. I am curious if they're gonna actually show a lot of the citizens or not, though.
Form language that kind of looks unlike anything we've ever seen before.
The high winds, strong pressure. We have that beach area where we show the sand is made out of diamonds.
Ooh.
The whole terrain is following up into the beginning of the city.
It looks
the color,
amazing.
The graphic design, the vibrancy, and yeah, there's some mysteries in there.
The cool thing about Neomuna is that it's like this big neon-soaked city, but it has quite a spectrum of different environments.
I think my favorite absolutely is the Thrillodrome. It is
The
an
what?
arcade
Thrillodrome?
sector, and I think we can relate.
Oh, it's a
spending
lost
our
sector?
days in a sticky arcade.
Sticky?
Playing games with our buddies.
Oh, that's
Also,
funny.
so excited for people to see the Puka Pond with all of
Puka
the
Pond?
pukas that have been like such a mystery since Beyond Light.
Oh, that's what those are?
And then
Okay.
on the other side of the city is
Why does the
Cal's
stranger
ship,
have one?
the Typhon Imperator.
Typhon
landed
Imperator.
Square in Ahimsa Park.
You
Oh my
see that
god,
the
it's
city is
huge.
indeed kind of in shambles in parts. There's smoke, there's explosions in the air, and I just go back to the teamwork of everybody getting into a room and thinking like, what can we do to make this feel high octane, very explosive, and familiar?
This is a city that needs the Guardians' help and needs their protection, and Callus is going to do his level best to destroy it, and we're not going to let them, and neither are the Cloud Striders.
There's a lot new about Lightfall. We have this new location, and it has these new personalities that come along with it. They're defenders of this city, and they have new perspectives that we really haven't seen in characters in Destiny, and that's taking the form of the Cloud Striders, Nimbus, and Rohan.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer.
Rohan seems so cool.
Rohan is the grizzled old veteran who's too old for this shit. And Nimbus is the young rookie. Nimbus is learning.
I love Rohan already.
Definitely a favorite of ours to animate. They're so boisterous and fun-loving and a little smug, but super confident in their abilities.
The Cloud Striders, bottom line, are cool.
On your stakes!
Oh, I'm gonna love Rohan
We
so
want
much.
the Tormentors to be the most scary unit that you've ever fought in the Destiny universe.
Okay.
Holy crap, this combatant is very powerful.
I'm ready for it. I want you to terrify me like a
It's
horror game.
incredibly intimidating. This thing wields a massive scythe, his command over all this void energy.
The Tormentor can like grab you, and that's something we'd never really done before with the boss.
Throws up
Has the player in his hands. He's gonna grab attack. Oh my god.
For Dark Harvest, we actually do things with audio to make it feel even more intimate, where we duck out all the background sound. So you really have this intimate moment with this terrifying creature grabbing you.
That's sick. I wanna be freaking grab the war at home. What is this?
Lightfall and Season of Defiance
Ooh.
are two sides
Wait.
of Destiny coin. And so on the Lightfall
What did Hawthorne just
we
kill?
have crazy neon cities.
Not Hawthorne. Why did I say Hawthorne? Holiday.
Sort of bombastic action fantasy.
It shows how much screen time they get. I got their names
On the
mixed
Season
up.
of Defiance side of the coin, it's a story that's much more.
Oh!
Season of
Are they gonna
Defiance is about the
make
ground
up?
war on Earth. Callus's forces are invading, and we're defending Earth. We're freeing prisoners.
Go now.
We're trying to protect the last city, but much more directly and under much more threat than we have.
It's like Season of the Risen 2.0,
You're
a bit
working
more
with
intense.
Petra, you're working with Devram, you're working with all
With
these people that
Devram?
you know that are close to home and that are battling.
I haven't seen that
you're
homie in
trying to save.
ages. Well, what is that helmet? What is that? That looks cool.
We have a lot of weapons and armor for players to
That looks
earn,
sick.
and
What is
I'm
that?
super excited to see what you've been working on.
We have a couple of Strand exotics. The Warlocks are getting what's called Swarmers. They're these boots that will, on Tangled Destruction, create...
They look
unsettlings
like
at the
garbage,
location.
but I
Now,
hope
they
they're
can
good.
either shoot it, or they can pick up a tangle and throw a tangle.
Why
and
they
that will
keep insisting on making these like ugly boots for warlocks? I don't know, but I hope they're
that
good.
will help them grapple through the air. As you grapple, you gain this new ability called Woven Mail, and it's reducing the incoming damage except for headshots. The Titans get boots that will augment a aspect that they have. The aspect itself will just send out a wave that will suspend enemies in front of their barricade after casting it, but the boots will split it up into 3 waves. Whenever they spin an enemy with these boots on, they also gain Woven Mail. So pushing the front line further and further by being tanky.
I have been caught by those boots a couple times in our playtest.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see what this crap is like in Crucible.
Heavy metal machine gun that fires according to its own rhythm, where it gets alternate effects every 4th bullet, and then every 16th bullet, it gets even more added to it. So we have this pistol that will use advanced technology to find your enemies. And so suddenly you're not worrying about aiming, you're really worrying about surviving during the lock-on time. And it opens you up to consider your movement more than your aiming, being able to lock on to multiple guys in your field of vision. And
Titanfall
just
2 Smart
obliterate all of
Pistol.
them was, I think, a moment where I kind of went, whoa.
Wow, it fired a lot more than I thought it would. Breaking down barriers. Okay, what is this, like Guardian
They're
ranks?
introducing a ton of new features that are designed to make sure that the player experiences are as good as they can be.
Yeah. What are
I
they?
think one of the things we're most excited about are loadouts and what we're calling build crafting 2.0, which is the system of both, hey, let's make it more understandable.
Oh, this is gonna be so good,
And
dude.
Let's allow you to save that build and quickly swap between them.
When we
It just shows everything. Does it include shaders and ornaments?
One of the things that we knew we needed to do was make it easier to go from I have never done any build crafting to I'm really engaged in this system. When we engaged with the UI team and we said we need to improve this experience, they came back with, well, what if we did a build management screen and let you see your whole build on one screen?
It's all in one place.
Oh wait,
you can read it,
was that
you
like
can learn,
tabbed over to the right?
and
I
that
didn't look
coupled with
closely.
our Guardian ranks that's gonna come in and basically be our first ever
Guardian
opening
rank.
to every single
I am excited for this. I cannot wait to make
Guardian
progress through
ranks
that.
is our answer to what should I be doing in Destiny if I want to get better. You have this track that tells you what you should be doing.
I wanna max
We're
it
really
out
excited
so
for players
bad.
to start diving into that system along with combinations.
Unless it requires me to go flawless a bunch or
say thank
do a
you
bunch of
to
Sherpas,
players that
then
you've
maybe
been playing with.
not.
We think all of this stuff is coming together to bring this more cohesive relationship between our players.
Wait, there's some new armor in there. I wasn't looking closely. Oh, I need to analyze this later.
We think there's so much more to discover. We're just on the coast right now. We want to get into the heart of this continent.
Uh-huh.
We are walking to our 10-year anniversary of Destiny, and Destiny being such a core part of our players' lives.
Speaking of,
building Destiny.
You know,
we've been talking about this antagonist to the Traveler for so long. In Lightfall, we get to spend time with the Witness in a way that we haven't yet.
We're paying off storylines that have been coming together and been building for years.
More questions will certainly arise.
As long as you give us a lot of answers too.
With the final shape that's coming right after Lightfall, where we're closing down the Light and Darkness saga. But Destiny is far from over.
This universe is about more than the conflict between the Traveler and the Pyramids, and we want to show you new ways to explore it. We want to show you new things to discover in the universe, because we think that Destiny has a lot to offer, and Lightfall is the catalyst for that. It's high stakes, thrilling action, all at the same time.
I cannot wait. Oh my god, I wish it was here already. There's some sick looking armor there. Hold up. Alright. That was a pretty good Vidoc. Can't complain about that one. That was good. I am very excited.